Hi beautifuls, welcome back to Yildiz Readings 5D. For those of you that don't know, I'm a psychic medium, twin flame coach. I cover astrology, moon energy and personal development. If you do want to come join us in the members hub, we have private twin flame questions in there. No super chat required. And yes, monthly I come to you live, and during those sessions you're able to ask quick super chat questions. Now for this video, we're going to tune into your psychic energy surrounding your zodiac sign and anything that may come up through this. We will have the extension read should you be interested. Love and light, guys. Sit back, relax, grab a cuppa, and let's get into your update. Hi Pisces, welcome back. We're here to do your psychic reading for this point in time. I have pulled the cards. For those of you that don't know, I'm a psychic medium, and if you need a booking, you can go to the link below. Now, your energy coming through, I feel psychologically you're wanting to be free, okay? I feel like you're needing to tie some things up, and spiritually you're wanting to be liberated, okay? And it does make sense because we have Jupiter in the house of Pisces at the moment, which is your first house. And even psychically, I'm feeling you're just wanting this light energy. There could be a lot going on at the moment, and you might feel a little bit confused. You might feel, you can't see the hay for the clouds. I am having a webinar, funny enough, I did just post it on the Instagram. So, and it can be to do with this, really what's coming, how the eclipse is going to affect us. But spiritually and psychically, I feel some of you could be experiencing headaches because we're having Mercury retrograde. But the way it's coming through psychically is you're very quiet at the moment. Right? Anticipation, expansion, wanting detachment, wanting to be free, wanting to venture to new horizons, wondering what your purpose is. Some of these things, I feel some of you are actually going to have communication with a person from the past. And I do feel some of these memories of the past are coming back and you're revisiting them. You've got the Star. But it's like it's coming back. Whatever this is, it's coming back and you're revisiting things. You're revisiting your hopes and dreams. It's a little bit like when you reach a point in your life and you've completed a cycle. And, some of us initially can go into that new cycle feeling very frightened. Others of us can go into it feeling as though there's this anticipation and there's endless possibilities. And I feel you guys are really doing that. You're looking at the potential possibilities and what could be coming up for you. With fear and excitement at the same time. So it's quite oxymoron. So you have the Star card. I do feel this is really going to surprise you. Some of these people that are going to make contact with you, I feel it's taking you down memory lane. I feel, how you used to relate to it before, it's going to be very different. You're not going to relate to it in the same fashion in this, occurrence. I feel somebody's, it's either you or this other person. And I'm hearing people. You could be telling some home truths to each other. You could be feeling misunderstanding how people are seeing you. And I do feel this vivacious energy coming through with you. And potentially even that of what's been there in the past. Your emotions can be up and down. 1 minute you can feel, and that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing you 50-50. I'm seeing you in one breath feeling very excited and in another very afraid and not quite, having the faith in yourself, so to speak. You do have freedom, but I do believe you guys are going to have some major choices to make. So there can be this mood that is coming in very flightingly, like, it can be lack mentality, but the moods are coming up. Okay, now I'm seeing as though there appears to be a conversation piece that is actually triggering this. It's not just what's happening in your life. I'm actually seeing that there are some things that are going to be revealed that can be both spiritually to self and through an experience that you're directly engaging in. I do feel some of you in the work sphere are feeling very frustrated. And I do feel that the good news is you can have some revelations during this time, and those revelations can be ideas and ideals and old dreams coming back to the table. Maybe having a revelation as to why some of those things didn't happen in the past. That might have been through your own direct actions or just very poor timing. But I feel that you're wanting to reach the stars. I feel that you're wanting to reach that pinnacle point. And it might be that you're being really hard on yourself and you're really gearing for success. Some of the luck is really on your side at this point, and it can be coming through, and that can be both financially and physically, to meet the right people. And again, you're going to hear from the right people. This is what's being shown to me. I do feel a lot of people seeking you out, and maybe you being quite busy and not really wanting to deal with anyone. And I'm also seeing that you could take some things personal in the next few weeks, but it might be because of people's demeanour. You may find that, you know, you're looking at it differently in 4 weeks' time, but at the moment it can be very, very emotive, very emotional. I do feel viewpoints and values is really loudly coming up, but it's this new version of you. So it's funny that it's the crown chakra, and we've got Jupiter in Pisces. We've got we're going to have Jupiter entering the house of Pisces, which it has already. The south node also is Sagittarius, and we have Neptune there. And the reason I mention those is it's all that movement, that growth, that spirituality, with the crown chakra coming through. So there's going to be a huge expansion of you personally and spiritually. But I feel initially it can feel a little bit iffy. What do I mean by that? When you're having a soul upgrade and you're having a first house placement, it feels very uncomfortable. It's like, you know, you've outgrown the old, but you're not trusting the process. And to a degree, you might be trying to control it. So try and go with the flow with it. You with people around you, you won't deal with them in the same fashion, but the moods you may need to really navigate, and just be really mindful that you can be very vivacious and adventurous, and then, you know, really coming down to a point where you want to be alone and not wanting to be around anyone. I do feel there's a memory of a person coming up, and this can be a loved one, a relative. It could have been somebody that passed away, and it's coming into your aura, and you're looking at it. You're wanting your life to mean something. This is what my guides keep showing me. You're wanting your life to mean something, and you want to stand for something. I do feel some of you may be looking at where you want to be. This can be with accommodation. This can be with where you're going, but you're problem solving in your mind. You feel that maybe certain things. Telling you, throat chakra coming up. I'm going to pull a clarify. Certain things you were doing, it just doesn't resonate with you anymore. So that's kind of scaring you, because it may mean a complete bucket effect of tipping everything out and putting it back together again. So yeah, it can feel like a tower moment, but it feels like a brand new, way of being. Yeah, you're really focusing on your passion. So there is a lot of healing, but these changes in directions, changes of approaches, it's coming up to liberate you so you can be free to actually experience some of those things. You are having a fresh start. This is going to be a brand new fresh start. I think some of you may be a bit scared to do that, especially if you're in a soul path. You're thinking, you know, can I go and do that? Will that affect that connection? It's a bit like the Hermit card in Tarot, you know, standing there and thinking if you stay stagnant, everything's going to come full cycle. I feel it actually is accidentally without you even knowing it. And I feel with the Star card, although it's in the reverse, well, in the past position, it is coming back. So I'm seeing this being, no sooner do you let that aspect go and reach closure, does this come full circle. And I think if you guys had really been working very hard, you're actually going to get some benefits. I do feel that there could also be a situation where a boss or a mentor honors you for what you've done and really appreciates you for who you are. And on the lower octane, some of you could just really be coming to a space you don't feel that appreciation and you wish to go elsewhere. I do feel some of you are feeling a little bit lonely at the moment. And it can be where you're wanting to shift away and avoid the emotion, but you're wanting to move beyond that. You're wanting to have that life where you can actually have those experiences. Whatever's going down, though, this is one of those months where these good things and people that left you in the past, they're coming through to you for a revisit, okay? They're coming through to you both from your guides and your ancestral, but they're also coming through to you on the 3D level. So people that you haven't seen in a while will come back. That can be loved ones and previous partners as well. And it can cause a lot of It's there to be healed and to decide what to do. And you do have the fresh start energy here, so you may not know how to deal with it, but it is to solve and dig through some injustices. And this can be circling around people you knew. I feel some of you are looking back to all you invested in situations and you're about to get your gift and your reward. Because both the Star card and the Empress are looking at each other. And it's almost like the hard efforts are going to pay off. And I'm hearing, don't look at a situation as a competition because your blessings are coming. I do feel if you're looking at people and you think that they're getting more, it is coming back to you, Pisces, okay? So I do see some luck coming. It feels very emotional when you receive this news. For some of you, yes, it can be very good news, but I do feel some of you maybe had a cycle of bad news coming towards you, or maybe things not flowing. And I feel you're just really tired. You're tired. You really want some sense of success. Okay, if a person betrayed you, I do feel this is coming up. This is around you at the moment. You went into hermit mode. But because you're letting go of situations, it's, how do I put it? They're showing me this person's coming back for a conversation piece. This can be for an apology, a reconciliation, and a transformation in it. But there are people reaching out to you. But I do feel because you're psychologically coming to terms with things and you're looking at things differently, you know, where you want to be is going to be very different. You're letting it go, okay? You're letting it go so that you can be open for the new. Some of you may not want it due to what happened in the past, but you're going to be able to judge it effectively by facing it, hearing the person out, and that's what's coming through for that. I'm going to pull a card. Yeah, you don't want to be foolish. You don't want to be foolish. There was this feeling as though, you know, what happens if it happens again? That's what they're showing me. But my guides are telling me that you need to hear this person out. Now, I will go into this a little bit in the snippet. So stay tuned for the snippet. And we're going to have a look at who these individuals are that are coming back from the past and this person who hurt you. Stay tuned. Two's company, three's a crowd. Pisces, what's going on here? There are two energies here. One is somebody who you had a connection with and there was trust related. The other is that soul connection. With work, potentially some of you are wanting the freedom. This can be through work or other means. Come and join us. Thanks for joining us. If you do want the extension read, it is in the link directly below in the box. Also, all the booking information is there. Please subscribe if you do want to have current updates relating to astrology, moon energy, twin flame path. I do have super chats, so if you do feel you can't afford a reading, you can jump through and have a question during the sessions, as well as if you haven't joined my website, please do, because I do put up notifications relating to when I'm coming live, any events coming up, and specials. Take care. I will see you later. Have a great week.